This is episode number 20, weight loss case study. Kara McMahon. I don't like to waste a workout. I'm not going to do it halfway. Welcome everybody into another episode here at Weight Loss and Body Toning by Custom Body Fitness. Today we have a special guest. This is a very motivating interview. Kara has been with us for a couple of months now. I'm guessing between 4-6 months, and she has seen great results that she hasn't seen in a while. She used to be a personal trainer, but a lot of things got in the way, and now she decided to hire us to help her get those results that she used to get in the past, because it happened a lot of things in her life. One of the things that happened is that her daughter, that she spent a lot of time with her, it's moving out the house to go to college. At the same time, she's going into a divorce. Her marriage ending, and I can relate to that because actually I went to a breakup, and it's very hard. It's emotionally draining and it's depressing. If you have gone through that, I bet you can relate as well and understand how difficult it gets for you to get up the bed and start doing your regular things, your daily things. It gets very difficult, and starting exercising is also difficult. But she noticed that she needed to improve her life, that she wasn't paying attention to herself, and thanks to that, she turned that negative event into a good event, and now she started transforming her body and exercise, and the group is helping her a lot to overcome this difficulty. Without further and more introduction, here is Kara's interview. At CBF, we know that for you to change your body, you need to change your mind. Exercise and eating healthy is only part of the plan. We care about our members as we care about our family, because our members become our family. It is not about competition, but support. It is not about being the strongest or the fastest, but about you defeating your negative self. It is about working together and making the task challenging and have fun. By the end, what matters is not how hard the session was, but that you take control of your mind so you can take control of your body. My name is Sandro, and I'm happy you are part of our family. Welcome to Custom Body Fitness. So welcome everybody to another video clip of Custom Body Fitness, another case study. We have Kara with us today, and she has seen amazing results. She has been with us for months, and she's gonna tell us the story and the tips so you know what to do, how to start losing weight. What are the things that our clients are doing so you can start doing it, so you can get the same amazing results. Welcome, Kara.
Thank you.
It's great to see you here.
It's great to be here.
I'm excited about telling people your results and the things that you have done.
Thanks. I'm excited too.
So tell me about how everything started. Tell me about the beginning.
So back in the fall, I kind of was going through some life changes, transitions. I have 2 daughters, and the youngest went off to college across the country, and it's hard when you're really close to your kids and you spend a lot of time with them, and then they're gone and you don't get to see them except for holidays. And so I was dealing with that, and unfortunately about the same time my marriage was coming to an end. And so those 2 huge things in my life really made me take stock of what I wanted for me, and realizing that I hadn't really been focusing on myself for probably several years, really. And I kind of took stock of what was going on in my life and decided that you're not in control of a lot of things, but you are, for the most part, in control of your body. Of course, there are factors like illness and conditions or disease that you have to work with, but other than that, it's pretty much all you. You get to make the decisions about it. And so I decided to make an important decision for myself and step up my exercise, because I've always been an exerciser, but I've been more committed at times than others. But I think I'd really kind of fallen off motivationally, and I wasn't getting any kind of results. I was just sort of treading water. And so I decided that I needed some kind of a group or a more one-on-one situation to try to get some, to feel stronger and get fitter and feel healthier and more confident in myself. And so I literally just went online, and I don't even remember what I Googled, but something about, fitness center, Glenwood Springs, and custom body fitness came up. And I read all the information on the website and the testimonials, and I thought, sounds like the kind of thing that I would really like. And so, I called you, and I came in. I, tried a couple of sessions before making the decision, but I loved it from the very first day. And I've been loving it ever since. I look forward to it. My best days are the days that I have the workout at CBF to look forward to, honestly.
Thank you for those words. And something that stand out about what you're saying, and I think a lot of people will relate to this, and I've been through, not to the same difficulty that you have been, but I can relate to you. Like, thank you for disclosing about your marriage and your daughter. I mean, that's difficult. And like I said, I can relate with that, and I bet a lot of people can relate. And sometimes I think, sometimes that pain makes us do something different. Like, you notice that you needed to take care of yourself and things like that. So that's very powerful, right? And I think sometimes we don't have to get there, but sometimes we do to understand that, right? Yeah. So thank you. So now that's the motivation that you have for you to do something for yourself. So now that you ignite your motivation and you find the right place for you to exercise and lose weight, tell me about the changes you have done in your eating, or if you've done any changes, or if you were eating before. Tell us a little bit about that, how you were eating before, or if you did any changes, what changes you did.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I was generally a healthy eater. I like eating healthy and feeling good about the food that I'm, putting in my body. But I think I was probably about maybe 70-30 as far as eating clean, eating really healthy food 70% of the time, which is okay and is better than a lot of, probably like decades ago when I ate really crappy. But when I made the commitment to working out at Custom Body Fitness, and I set goals with you and with Eric about, reducing my body fat and gaining muscle, I committed to eating cleaner. And I feel like I'm probably at about 90% right now, where I'm eating clean, whole foods, healthy foods, and I still like to go out with friends to happy hour or a restaurant and have a meal out, and not, I don't restrict myself in those situations. I just enjoy myself. But then the rest of the time, I'm actually finding it pretty easy to eat clean, because I feel good and I like the results that I've gotten. So
that's so important, right? That you don't have to be so picky and obsessed about eating like
everything,
every time. It's good to go out there and still eat the things that you like to eat, of course, in the healthy area, but you still enjoy yourself. You don't have to be precise to every single thing and every single decision. That's very smart. But tell me a little bit about the changes, the small changes you've done. What's healthier? What you used to do? What's the 70%, and now what makes it 90%?
Right. So, I think just the concept of eating clean, right, is eating whole foods, not packaged foods, processed foods. I wasn't a fast food eater before, so I'm still not doing that, but that's a huge thing that, that is a change that anyone can make, that because it's not clean eating, it's a lot of chemicals and fried foods and, and then I think that eating more fruits and vegetables, a little bit less carbs. I mean, I still eat carbs. It's not like I'm staying away from that, but when I have the urge, let's say in the afternoon, for a bag of chips from down at the cafeteria at the hospital where I work, instead I've already brought a couple different kinds of fruit or raw vegetables or nuts, almonds or pistachios, and I eat that instead. And so it's just little changes like that I've really seen a difference.
They really help.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Thank you for that feedback. It's very simple, those little things, right? You don't have to, like you were mentioning, you still go and eat your things. You don't have to be restricted on that, but you have to be disciplined in the everyday decisions you're making. Such, instead of eating those chips, bring in your food, your healthy food that you can substitute with, right? Okay, so now let's talk a little bit about your exercise. Let's talk about the things that you're doing. Like this, before you said that you used to exercise and you were paddling water. You still to a certain level healthy, but you wanted to see more results. What are the things now that improve that in the exercise to give you that extra results?
Right. So, I mean, before I was going to the gym, just, a regular gym, not a group setting or anything, just by myself. And I would tell myself at the beginning of the week, okay, you're going to go 3 times this week. And I would even plan out my workouts and things like that. And a couple of things. One is that I wouldn't always go. I'd get to the end of the day and I would be tired and, maybe sad or just not in a good mood. And I would just go home because it's pretty easy because there was nobody waiting for me there. There was no one. I wasn't working out with anyone. So there was that for sure. The other thing was I don't feel like I was able to really push myself on increasing weight or increasing reps. The whole concept of periodization, I wasn't being effective doing that at all on my own. There have been times in my life when I was. In my past, I was a personal trainer for a while, and I was able to reach those goals, but for whatever reason, recently I just hadn't been. And so I really think the difference is, that I have an appointment. I have it on my schedule, and I'm coming to meet the group here at CBF, and even just the small thing of signing up on the Google Calendar that's really helpful, actually. I think just mentally, you're going no matter what. Plus, it's just more fun than working out on my own. So I look forward to it more than my plain old workouts.
Tell me if I'm wrong, okay? I think I'm coming with a couple of conclusions here. I think it was difficult because you were going through all those difficulties in your life. Mm-hmm. And for you being right there with nobody waiting for you, like you said, not scheduling, not the motivation, not people waiting for you, the group, etc. Everything add up and you decide forget about this. Yeah. I'm just gonna walk away. Yeah. But now that you have all these together and you say, I'm gonna improve my life, and all these get together and it's gonna improve in your life, and that's when you help you to be motivated.
Yeah, for sure. And I also think that the workouts here are so well planned and balanced. It's a full body workout every time, but it's different, different exercises every week. I love that. I also love that you keep track of the weight that you're lifting, and when you're ready for more, most of the time I recognize when I'm ready for more, but if not, your coach is there saying, hey, I think you can do more on that, and you just try it, and that's great. So I think that's a big part of why I'm seeing results now, that I wasn't seeing before.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, a couple more questions.
Okay.
Tell me about your mindset. So important. I ask this question to everybody because I think everything is your mindset. Mm-hmm. If you don't have it, it doesn't matter what a great program you are in, doesn't matter what a great trainer or anything. If your mindset is not there, you're not going to be able to do it. Yeah. You, like me, like anybody else, we go through pain when we're exercising. And I think it's how we see pain. It's not the pain itself, it's how we see it. what do you tell yourself when you don't feel like doing it, when it's difficult, when you say like, today I don't feel like it, my back hurts, my shoulder hurts, this hurt, I don't have the energy, I'm in my period, anything on that.
Right.
What do you tell yourself to be here and push?
Right. You know, it's interesting, the pain of workouts, you know, the difficulty, the aching muscles, all that it's not a big detriment to me. I actually like that feeling. I like being sore afterwards. I like, don't get me wrong, it's hard, especially on a Wednesday when you've worked really hard on Monday already, and you come in and you think, I don't know if I can do this. I've told Eric that, you know, I'm so sore. The workout was so good on Monday and I worked so hard. I'm still really sore, and now I need to do this harder workout, you know, more reps on Wednesday. I don't know if I can do it. And he'll just be encouraging and positive, and guess what? Every time I can do it. And you just, you know, I just think that when I made this decision to really change my body, you know, transform my body back to what I want it to be, I mentally was ready. And I'm mentally all in on this. And I don't like to waste a workout too. When I'm here, I'm not going to waste my time doing it
That's a good point.
halfway.
That's a great point.
I am here to work hard, and I feel like I put 100% of my effort into every workout. And I think that, like, for advice for people, if you're going to spend your time, I mean, we all have very little free time, right, in this world. And if you're going to spend an hour or 45 minutes, whatever it is, on a workout, why waste it? You might as well put everything into it and get the most out of it that you can.
What a great advice, Kara. Honestly, I mean, that's very powerful, and that's super powerful. Yeah. Yeah, completely. I agree with you, Kara. Thank you so much for this great interview. I'm getting a lot out of this. I mean, even myself, I'm getting excited. I want to go work out. The last thing. What would you recommend to somebody who's starting to losing weight and toning their body, or is already in the journey but is having trouble and doesn't know what to do? What would be your best advice?
I think that because most people in most people's lives, I think we do very little for ourselves, whether you're a parent or maybe you're a child, you know, your parents are older and you're taking care of them, or, you know, whatever it is, you're exhausted by your work. Everybody has those things in their lives, but this is the thing that you're doing for yourself. And so not giving up on yourself and being kind to yourself during the process, because it's not going to be overnight. And especially if you're doing it for the very first time, it takes time, and you gotta really, you know, celebrate the little achievements and celebrate the little progress. Take every workout as an achievement, not just, you know, the pounds on the scale or, you know, the muscle percentage that you have to take each workout and congratulate yourself that I worked really hard today. And I think that keeps you motivated when things are taking longer or harder than you thought they would be.
Like I said, I'm getting a lot out of this interview. I think you're right on it. I mean, that's the reason why you're getting those results. I mean, you're right on it. And I think for you saying that you need your time and you need to be kind to yourself and you need to be patient, and those relapses and everything goes together.
Yeah.
Everything goes together. It's not like a lot of people think like, I want to lose weight, I want to do it in a month.
Right.
Yeah, you can lose weight in a month, but it's not going to be what you're expecting.
Right.
Right?
Right.
It's going to be
a
a life
long-term goal, and it's a life change. Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah, you have to commit to that over the long haul. But so you've got the long range view or goal, but you have to celebrate the little achievements as you go.
Perfect. Thank you, Kara. I really appreciate it. Anything else you want to tell the public?
Just that I can't say enough good things about custom body fitness. It was just what I needed, and I can't imagine working out any other way in the future. So I really recommend it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you everybody for continue watching us. This is a great interview. I think you should follow every single tip that Kara just said. If you just follow her, you'll get results. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You God bless. And we'll see you next time.
So there you have the interview, right? It's very motivating. So let's go over a couple points that I think are very important for you to apply in your life. You are not in control of a lot of things, but you are in control of your body. Make your life better by taking control of your body, your health, and yourself. One of the things that you can do to transform your body, it's just stop eating fast food. Fast food is one of the horrible things that are gonna help you gain weight. You don't want to gain weight, plus all the chemicals, pesticides, and so on that those foods have. So don't visit any of those fast food restaurants. The next point is, it is more fun to exercise in a group. If you're not disciplined in getting to the gym, in following your workout, think about joining a group. Think about setting up a schedule, hiring somebody so you can be accountable. That will give you the little boost that you need to continue with your weight loss and body toning goals. The other thing that I think this is a great point that I think many people are not aware of, it's difficult. Don't waste your time. Do your best when you exercise. Don't just only do your best, do what it takes. Don't just go and exercise halfway. It's not about you showing up, it's about you doing what it takes to get those results. So even though you have a hard time, you're sad, things are going bad, whatever, go exercise, but do your best. And the last one, it takes time to see results. Don't focus on the scale. Don't focus on your weight loss. Focus on the things that you're doing and the exercise and the eating. And for every single exercise, workout that you've done, reward yourself. You make sure you congratulate yourself and make sure you celebrate that achievement, because a workout is not easy to do. And that hour that you spend in there, it's a step forward to your goals. So those are the points. This is the summary that I got from this interview. I hope you like it. Please share this video with people who need this information. Share it with your parents, share it with your kids, share it with your friends, with your significant other, whoever needs to be motivated to get results. And I'll be tuning in next week.